Hello, Gemini. How are you all doing? It's now time for your bonus reading for April 2023. All right. So, for those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, the information is in the description box of this video. That's where you'll find everything you need to know. All right. I'm starting these off with a past, present, future. Past, present, future, and we're mainly focused on the past. Okay. Past, present, future. We'll talk about the future if something big comes in for the future, but we're mainly focusing on the past here. Okay. Let's see what we got. Two of coins. All right. We had a codependency connection. Okay. All right. Some of you connected with somebody at the workplace. In the past, though, I'm feeling like you connected with somebody and it was a really, really heavy, emotionally intense connection. One of you, though, still had unfinished business with somebody in the past when you all connected. I don't know who that was. Could have been both of you, honestly. But not just any unfinished business. Like, I feel like one of you was like, you started this connection while there were actual plans of possibly reconciling with a past person at the same time. That feels like their energy, honestly. Feels like their energy. You may not have known that they were talking to an ex back when you all first connected and were actually planning on getting back with their ex. And then for whatever reason, they decided to go with you. This was a codependency connection. That, I think, is what went wrong when you all very first connected. Creeping up into the current moment. You're still hurt. Still looking at this situation, trying to see if it's worth putting forth the work. But I think you're off to a new start anyway, whether you want it or not, whether you're ready or not. The universe has kicked you off. It's time for a new start. And I think that's kind of all of us right now, isn't it? Isn't that kind of all of us now? We're all off to this new start. You know, some of us are more ready than others. It's crazy, man. Creeping up into the future. I feel like you're eventually going to end up giving up hope on this, though. I think so. Yeah, I don't see you feeling any better about it in the foreseeable future, but you're still throwing in the white towel and giving up hope. Yeah, you're learning a lot, though. Ooh, see, you're learning a lot. You're about to level up. Yep, this new start that you are undertaking and undergoing right now is just begun. Oh, there's some big changes coming. Big changes that would not have, you wouldn't be able to go through these changes that are coming had you not gone through what you went through in this past situation. Yep. Okay. Could be a Virgo for some of you, by the way. Well, let's see how the past person feels about you. How's the past person feel about Gemini? How does the past person feel about you? They still feel karmically tied to you. They feel unfinished business. I don't think they want to feel energetically tied to you, though. But yeah, they have a lot of unanswered questions. They feel unfinished business with you. They still keep an eye on you from time to time, but for now, their number one priorities, they're just trying like hell to find somebody new. Trying like hell. Ooh, they're a lot more hurt than they're letting on, too. Don't be buying this little bullshit, because they're probably posting all over social media how happy they are and this and that. No, they're not really. Not really. No. So they're walking away from this. They don't have anything to say to you, I don't think. Nothing that they haven't already said. They're still very pissed off, holding on to a lot of bitterness and anger, and they're off to a new start too. Yep, they're holding back, resisting temptation. Like I said, I don't even think they have anything new to say. I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. Let's see. Is there going to be any kind of actions taken or any kind of outcome here? Any actions, any outcome, anything? Empress reversed. Now, the more time goes on, the more you're probably going to start to learn things about this situation and about this person that disturb you. Yeah. If it hasn't gotten to this point already, it's eventually going to get to the point to where you don't even want to hear from this person again. Because you're going to hear talk around town, talk amongst people, and it's going to start coming to light that this person was probably lying to you about a lot of shit. You're probably going to find out a lot of secrets they were keeping, a lot of lies they were telling. Some of you, and I know this isn't going to be everybody, I'm going way out on a limb right here, but I know there's at least one of you who may end up finding out they were living a complete double life. It happens, man. It does. And I've never understood the point of that. I've never been able to wrap my mind. I can't fake a friendly hello to somebody I don't like. I can't. I try to be fake, man. I suck at it. If I don't like you, I may not be rude to you, but you gonna know. You gonna know. I can't fake a friendly hello to somebody I don't like. How the fuck do people fake whole relationships? Never been able to wrap my mind around that. Anyway, though, yeah. No, I'm not seeing communication. And again, eventually it's going to get to the point to where you're not even losing sleep over this anymore, and you don't even want to talk to this person. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the singles and their love interest, though. That's deep. Damn it, man. I had a sage stick I was going to bring up here earlier, and I forgot to bring it up here. Okay. All right, Ben. Singles and their love interest. Single Geminis. Oh, no decision is being made between the two of you. Thank you, Chuck, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right. A lot of indecisiveness happening between you and your love interest. I don't see a decision being made. One of you needs to make a decision. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's you or somebody. Maybe it's both of you. Maybe just one of you. All it's going to take is one of you to make a decision, but it's not happening here. Whatever decision needs to be made isn't being made, and nobody's coming forward with a love offer. Emperor reversed. Okay. Hang on. Hold up. Death card reversed. So, yeah, I'm not really seeing much of anything happening here at all. I know you all hear me say this a lot on the singles readings, but I have to say it this time. Do they know you're interested in them? Are they even aware of that? Because this right here looks like they're not. I don't think this person even knows you're into them. Maybe they do. I don't know. But this looks like a whole lot of nothing right here. This is kind of a boring spread, to be honest with you. This is a boring spread. There's nothing for me to talk about here. Ain't nothing for me to talk about here. Nothing's happening at all. Okay. Damn. Well, let's at least see how they feel about you, how they see you. How they see you. How do they feel about you? Ace of Cups reversed. They are sexually attracted to you, but I don't even think they know that you're interested in them. They do want a long-term relationship with somebody. I think this person is very lonely. They are very lonely. And I think there's potential. Y'all probably could have a relationship if you actually made a move. I think you could. Unless, of course, those of you where there's a third party in the mix, I wouldn't go near that because it's telling me that for some of you there is. But for those of you you're single, they're single, I think that if you made a move, y'all probably could be together. Now, the energy looks messy as hell. If y'all could get that energy straightened out in the beginning, it could end up being successful. But yeah, they are sexually attracted to you, though. They may have some pastimes that they partake in that aren't very healthy. Maybe a little dranky drank, a little smoky smoke, Maybe got that little porno addiction, gambling addiction. Yeah, they're lonely. They're lonely, dude. What you gonna do when you're lonely, I'm not condoning that, but I'm just saying, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when you're lonely? All right. What's the advice? Let's just get the advice for this then. What's the advice? The Sun card. Be sure that you are responsible for your own happiness. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sign is. You are responsible for your own happiness. Do not be thinking that a person is going to make you happy. That's first and foremost. Boom, 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 boom. You got to let your guard down and speak up. Yeah, you got to let your guard down and speak up, but I wouldn't come straight forward with a love offer. So save that part for later. But if you really want to get a connection going further with this person, you're going to have to let your guard down and speak up rather. And again, a decision needs to be made. Either A, yes, I'm going for this, or B, no, I'm not. And whichever decision you make, you need to act on it. If you make the decision, yes, I'm going to go for this, you better open up your mouth and speak up. All right, whatever. Let's look at the next connection that's actually due to come in. Who's the next person due to come into Gemini's life? Next person due to come in. Queen of Coins. Nine of Coins. This person's probably been single for a while. They may be very comfortable single. Okay. They're a little bit weak and vulnerable by the time you meet them too. Because again, what always comes through with a new connection? The past. So they have unfinished business with a past person, but they're not trying to reconcile with a past person. They are walking away from the past. So you don't have to worry about that. I don't have any cups on the table except for the Two of Cups reversed. Past energy. Past energy. Past energy. Okay. Temperance. All right. Okay. So it might be a little bit rocky and bumpy in the beginning, and things may move slow between the two of you for the first month, but it will begin to unfold. Once you get through the bumpy start, it'll unfold into long-term commitment. It's just going to be a rocky start between the two of you. What's their energy look like? How they feel about you? Oh, see, they're interested in you. They're way more interested than you know. They are way more interested than you know. Yeah, okay. So they've been thinking about keeping their options open. I think they're at a point in their life where it's like they're not looking for a relationship. They want to keep their options open. They want to play around. Then you show up. And that's always how it happens, isn't it? Now, that's not a coincidence. That's not an accident. There's quantum physics behind why that happens that way. I usually tell that to my personal clients if it fits into the reading. But they're at a point in their life where they're like, you know what? I just want to date around casually, nothing serious. I want to keep my options open. Then all of a sudden, here you come. Bam. And they're like, oh, shit. Then that stops them in their tracks. That stops that little game they were wanting to play. Because like I said, they have unfinished business with a past person. I feel like you're changing their mind on this. Yeah. You are changing. They don't want anything toxic. They are horrified of getting into another damn toxic relationship. They're horrified of it. So far, though, I'm not seeing any bad intentions. Not seeing anything shady. Not seeing anything shitty. I'm not. I am not. Okay, well, let's see the outcome for the first month of the connection. What is the outcome for the first month of the next connection? Queen of Swords reversed. Uh-oh. You're getting a little bit impatient with this situation. Okay, yeah, you're growing a little impatient and starting to you're starting to lose interest too. Yeah. Growing impatient, starting to lose a little bit of interest throughout that first month. I don't see it coming to an end, though. I do not. I do see you toughing through it. If you're not careful, though, this could turn into another codependency connection. Another one of the many, many reasons why independence is so important. When I say independence, I mean emotional independence. Emotional independence doesn't mean be alone. Okay? That's self-sufficiency. You're self-sufficient and independent when you can be alone, pay your own bills, buy your own food, got your own car, your own money, your own job, your own house. That's self-sufficient. Emotional independence means that I'm responsible for my own happiness. So you got to be able to have that. You got to be able to call upon that. If you're dealing with another person and they're going through some shit, you got to be able to call upon your own happiness. Because if you depend on them to make you happy, eventually you're going to end up fucked. Eventually. They ain't going to be able to be there to be at your beck and call your whole life. There's going to be times where you ain't got no shoulder to lean on. So I think you're going to pull through it. I think you will. I do think that you will. What's the advice then? Just one or two cards for the advice. Yeah, see? Be strong, hang in there, and do the work. How do you do the work on a relationship? You work on yourself. You work on yourself. That's how you work on a relationship. You work on yourself. That's the only way you can work on a relationship is to work on yourself. That doesn't mean that you did something wrong. It doesn't mean you are a bad person. That's just the way that it is, period. Two people willing to work on themselves is the only way a relationship is ever going to be successful. Hang on, be patient, focus on yourself, focus on your own vibration, focus on your own healing, focus on yourself, trust the process, and this will eventually end up unfolding into something very successful. Okay. Random freestyle advice. Whatever advice Gemini needs to hear the most. Random freestyle advice. Ooh, the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So do not ignore truths that hurt. I would feel very safe betting that a large number of you would love to completely transform your life, right? Well, in order to completely transform your life, that is going to require you to become a completely different version of yourself, right? In order to completely become a different version of yourself, you're going to have to shed old belief systems. You're going to have to adapt new belief systems. That sucks. It's not fun. Now, every single day, I have somebody coming to me who's on a healing path and they think they're fucking it up because it sucks. The healing path sucks. If you're having fun on the healing path, you're not healing, you're hiding. The healing path sucks. In order to heal, the first thing that I have to do is I have to come to terms with how I attracted that situation into my life to begin with. That means I got to take a look at something that's going on in here that I got to fix that I don't want to look at. That's going to suck. I'm going to have to say, okay, well, what belief did I have that attracted that person or that situation into my life? What way am I looking at this that's getting in the way of me having a successful relationship or whatever the case may be? I'm going to have to pinpoint the belief or the thought process that I have that's getting in my way. And more than likely, usually it's a belief that you've had since you were a little bitty kid. It's probably not even your damn belief. It's probably a belief that somebody else gave to you. That's the fucked up thing about it. You know how many of our beliefs we have that aren't even ours, that were given to us by somebody else? And that belief wasn't even theirs. It was given to them by somebody else. They're just passed down generation after generation after generation. There are so many people walking the face of the earth right now who have beliefs that come from generations ago. 100 years ago, these beliefs are being passed down, and you're still holding on to those beliefs today, and you wonder why you're spinning in circles, not making any progress along with the world. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time, and and now I'm not saying that the whole path is going to suck. I'm not saying that. I just want to shine light on the fact that there are parts of the healing, evolution, and ascension journey that do suck. And I'm not doing that to be negative. I'm doing that because nobody else talks about it. And because of the fact that nobody else talks about it, so many people think they're doing something wrong when they get to a painful part in their path. And it's like, no, you're not. There are parts of the path that are painful. The problem is we have too many spiritual public figures on the internet who pander to the audience with fluffy duffy love and light, and they don't want to talk about the negative shit because they're afraid they'll make the audience mad. I don't know how long you've been following me, but I don't give a fuck if I make the audience mad. I'm going to tell you the truth. So no, if you're on a part of your path that's painful, it hurts, or whatnot, that's normal. It's normal. You're not doing anything wrong at all. Keep riding that wave. Keep going through it. Keep doing that inner soul searching. Figure out whatever that belief system of yours is that's not serving you, and work to unwire it and release it and adapt a new one. And yeah, you might have some people, some friends, some family who strongly disagree with you, and who gives a fuck? Okay, well, if it's that big of a deal, then you can just go on somewhere. I don't need you in my life then. When you're transforming yourself into a completely different version of yourself, that's one of the things that you're going to experience. And that's just all there is to it. All right. I feel like those were the messages that my Gemini friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback y'all keep showing me every single time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Y'all stay blessed.